So this first card for today is the Temperance card, which is number 14. Typical depiction would be a winged being holding 2 cups, pouring like water from one to the other, 1 foot in the water and 1 out. In the background there's a mountain with Kita, a crown on it. There's the triangle on their chest representing the Holy Trinity, and in some depictions there's the Tetragrammaton in Hebrew written on as well. So my figure, actually, it looks a bit like there's a person sat down and you're looking at from behind and they've got a hat on and they're perhaps looking at the sun, or the sun's looking on their face. In the back is this symbol that is actually, I think it's the capital lambda, which I talked about yesterday, which could represent L or God. And there's a pie in the right-hand side of their body. That lambda could also be an archway, so that could be a keystone of an archway, for example, and then pi could be one of the stars. At the bottom of that archway, or within it, is several like birds and symbols. Just looking at what looks like the head there, it's not actually a hat when you look closer. It's like a solar disc with a moon inside with like glowing around it. And then 3 lines in the middle, which presumably represents the Trinity as well. There's this running man symbol off to the right-hand side with a bent leg. Either side of that pi symbol, the right-hand side, there is like what looks like a backwards D, and then I think there's an L on the right-hand side. Pi symbol could also be a gate rail, I guess. So there's just a closer view of some of those birds just hanging out in the middle of like that archway. One of the sort of tail feathers is sort of hanging off further right. And then there's just some more sort of symbols on the left-hand side. One looks a bit like a crescent moon or a C. I'm not quite sure, but the rest just looks nice. I think this card relates to Sagittarius and Jupiter. It's funny because I actually did the sort of bluish lines first. I picked up the orange to do a little bit of sort of filling in, and I ended up going over all of the outside. I was saying to myself, I was doing it, what are you doing? You're going to ruin the picture. But it actually looks better for it. It just looks really glowing. I'm pleased with how this one turned out. I do like looking at it because it was one that I was avoiding starting, because I don't really like the idea of temperance. I get that we need it and the balance and everything should sort of like not be too much like in the unconscious, too much in the material world, etc. But I think it's the ADHD part of me. It's just like, yeah, but that's really boring. So I think what I get from this card for myself at the moment is just sitting there, watching, waiting, enjoying the sunshine. Not that there is any really this time of year, but noticing the things that are around at that time could be more important than rushing into something that is entirely new. It could actually be that it's already part of something new. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.